Nearly 40,000 people in the United States a year commit suicide. That's about 100 people a day. That'd be about 3 of our class sizes, all in a day. Today I'm going to share with you an object that represents my past, something that represents my current, and something that represents my future. So what I have for my past is my little owl. And I was mentally ill for 8 years. Suicide was a daily reality. In 2010, I met my uncle. My aunt got remarried, and we instantly connected. He became my recovery buddy. I would call him and just be like, dude, I'm really struggling. He'd be really struggling. And we'd be able to talk about it and be able to overcome it together. He became my best friend. He always called me his little hoot because I was so hilarious. With his help and his strength, I was able to start my recovery. I was able to start choosing life, and I was able to finish high school early. At the end of December 2011, I was at a youth trip conference in Kansas City, and one of the leaders said, you're just going to go home free. You're going to be a little owlet. You're going to hatch. You're not going to have this on you anymore. In April of 2012, my uncle ended up killing himself. And I started living for his recovery and mine, and owls became just everything that I was working for, everything that I was doing. And it just represented everything that I was going to live for and everything that I was going to accomplish. Last year, when I thought I was in the green, nothing was going to go wrong, I was going to be solid, I was going to be free, life completely turned upside down. And I was faced with the same door, the same question, am I even going to be here tomorrow? And snow owls got associated with my second recovery, that they live where most can't, that they are resilient, that they are survivors, that they are able to fly for miles without getting tired. And I just have that same passion and drive towards life, and I will never quit. Next, something that represents my current is this little rocking chair. Something that I've been striving for, especially the last couple months, is to find balance. Find my in-between. Find my sweet spot. You don't want to be too far forward or too far back. And it's been really difficult because I've never had balance in my life. It's been all or none. Never found that gray area. So it's something that I've been really working towards. And because there's either life or death. There is no in between. There's no rationalizing the triggers or the fears or the insecurities. And so it's literally been just about finding my sweet spot where I can balance everything and be okay. Not take on too much, but not take on not enough that I'm not challenged. It's also a reminder to rest. I've learned the hard way through my recovery that you have to take care of yourself. I can't just constantly push myself to do stuff. If I'm tired, I have to sit down. I have to take a breather, because what I've learned the hard way is I'll actually get farther if I take times to rest. It kind of seems contradictory to, take an hour time to watch a movie instead of study, but I have found I power through my study sessions a lot more if I have that rest period. So next, I'll show you something for my future. It's a baby hat. I would like to be a midwife. I'm really, really big into independence and empowering people, and something that I want to just advocate is just letting patients run their own thing. I feel like doctors a lot of the time they're too opinionated when it comes to something personal like delivering a child, and so I'm just going to give the woman her freedom. She can have me in any way she wants. I'm not going to give her a care plan. We can create it together. And it's giving that choice back. I love life, and so I get to bring life into this world. I can go to the people that are turned away at the hospitals and deliver their child. I don't care about money. I don't care about the bottom line. If the baby needs to be delivered, of course I'm going to deliver it. And so I can bring life into this world and celebrate something that I cherish so greatly. So this bag represents me because something else that was associated with all my recoveries was stained glass. You have all these broken things that look like trash, and the artists take them together and create something beautiful. And so what I feel in my life is I've had all these broken pieces, and through the help of my church and my friends, I've been rebuilt, come back together, something stronger, something more beautiful in the end, and it's actually added character to me. These rips kind of represent, all the scars I've had, all the emotional stuff that I've actually overcome. Like, it doesn't take away, it adds to my character. It adds to who I am today. Fell in love with New York City. I found a home when I went there this past June. It's one of my future locations. And peace, I have it tattooed on my arm in Hebrew, just to always remind myself just to stay calm, that life isn't so bad, that eventually it will be fine. There is hope. Today, I want to leave you with just two things. First, I hope that it was a good snapshot. And second, you can never be replaced. Life is valuable. You matter. We need you here. If you're struggling, there's always somebody willing to listen. And don't be afraid to step out and speak up.